There are people today that are living in what certainly have to be considered the best of times, and they are utterly miserable, with no outside force doing anything at all to them. And there are those living in far worse circumstances than that are joyful. How do you figure that out? You have to figure it out, that it is not about what's happening outside, it's what's happening inside. People say things like, it's not about what's happening, it's about your reaction to what's happening. And we say, if you will start controlling the way you feel, then your reaction will be in your control too. And then nothing in all of this universe could do anything except support and soothe you. As an uplifter, it's not an easy thing to know what you know and to live a life that is stable and good feeling and see others around you that have not figured it out or who cannot find their way. Knowing your way is the best possibility of them finding their way. And ultimately, at the moment of their transition, they will recall it all. And their lives have not been lost or wasted. They are contributing massively. You see, as we visit with you here, with all of you here, with all that is human and deliberately creating in your physical environment, we do not worry about your contribution because you cannot help but make it. We do not worry that you will not fulfill because you cannot avoid that. Your deciphering of data and the preference that is born within you makes you the leading edge attractor that you intended to be. And we are not concerned that eternalness will not continue. It must. And we are not concerned about the salvation of your soul because it is assured. And we are not worried about your dying because when you die, you reemerge into pure positive energy. And we are not worried about your placement when you die because we know the worthiness and the true nature of your being. The only reason that we visit with you in this format at all is because in this powerful now, you deserve to feel good. And since your life is now, we want you to feel good now. Not toward some world peace end, not toward some getting the house I want end, not toward bringing someone who's out of balance back into balance. You are a pure energy who intended to use your powerful now to feel good now. We want you in on the expansion that you are so much a part of, you see. Your value is not in question. Your worthiness is not in question. Your future is not even in question. The only thing that is ever in question is your now. How do you feel now? How do you feel now? So you can acknowledge the value before you in this world and feel good now, or you can find pockets of things to worry and fuss about and not feel good now. It's your choice. But we wish for you fulfilling, satisfying, life-giving now. As you are an observer of life, whatever you're observing dictates the vibration that you practice. As you are a creator of life, you deliberately choose what you observe in order to affect the vibration. You deliberately choose what you think in order to deliberately affect the vibration. Once you choose deliberately for just a little bit of time, we're talking about 30 seconds here and there for a handful of days, maybe a month. What begins to happen is you begin to activate within you a vibrational tone that is so in vibrational harmony with your source and who you really are, that then law of attraction helps you to solicit those things from your environment. In other words, you only have to deliberately think for a little while, and then that thought becomes second nature. There are so many thoughts that you naturally think that serve you. You all expect there to be food. You all expect dollars to flow into your experience. You expect transportation. In other words, there is so much that much of the world does not expect and therefore does not live, that you expect and therefore you do live. You are a highly evolved people living in what we see to be the most splendid times of physical existence. We want you to find your joy. We want you to feel ease where you stand. We want you to feel unlimited where you stand. We want you to know that anything that you desire can be yours. We want you to adore yourselves and love yourselves and know your deservability, to understand your worthiness. We want you to stand in your now and allow the source that is you to flow through you. We want you to define yourself as someone who is eager and full of life and free and fun and easy. We want life to be good for you. We want you to live the lives that you promised yourselves you would live. And if it were not for this cloud of belief that mutes that and hinders that, you'd be there right now. Decide what vibration within you is dominant about everything. So that when some smart aleck like Abraham says to you later on, so what's dominant in your vibration about your body? You will say, I feel good. I feel sure-footed. I feel clear-minded. I feel eager. I feel adventure. I love my body. It serves me so well. I feel steady and confident and beautiful and adventurous and eager. I feel ready. Well, how do you feel about your dollars? I feel fantastic. I feel sure. I feel full. I feel unlimited. And we say, well, how's your life? And you'll say, my life is fantastic. Never finished, always unfolding. And we'll say, well, how are the people around you? They are adorable. They are a variety of such a mix. They give me so much pleasure as I pick from among them the aspects that I use to serve me in my now to feel good. Well, what's your family life now? Oh, it is divine. My family is worldwide. My family comes from all races and all nature of people. My family comes to me by law of attraction. Well, what's your circle of friends like? Oh, they are as unlimited as I am. They are eager and full. Well, what's life on planet Earth like? It is fantastic. It has never been better. Well, what's the state of your economy? It is growing and fabulous. Anything that I want at my fingertips at any time. Well, how does your mind work? Oh, it is amazing. Anything that I want to know, I just focus and the information comes. Well, how do you feel? Well, I'm intuitive and eager. I'm free. Well, what is your personality like? I am a funny person. Life strikes me as so full of fun and fancy. Well, how does your imagination work? It works endlessly. As I stand in my now, I can entertain myself never-endedly with ideas and things to think about. Well, what's television like for you? What? What? You know, television, that thing that people watch? What? I don't need outside stimulation. My own life experience brings me all that I need. And I'm in such a perfect vibrational connection that every now and again I do get the impulse to turn on the television, and what I see enhances the thought that I've been thinking. But I don't sit there endlessly hour after hour just hoping that something will go by that will be of value. I'm inspired to turn it on. I pluck from it the beneficial things just like I pluck from life the beneficial things. You are in the most glorious position of any creator we've ever known. On a platform of such exaggerated contrast, with so much potential for pleasing experience, it's just as you knew it would be. And so here you are, making deliberate decision to offer your vibration purposefully. And it is our absolute promise to you that you will live eternally, happily, ever after. Good.